Grand Rising. Salute, salute. Salute to the indigenous, internal, spiritual, most high. Trolls only God and mama can love you. Last but not least, y'all know. One time, yeah, yeah, yeah. And in remembrance of fallen soldier, tribe, my best friend and brother from another mother, Jimmy McNair. Here we go, here we go. Where's me going? I needs me shillings so I can troll. And we about to troll today, y'all. Now, I don't know if y'all remember, but during the Rick Child case, the Asians had a bunch to say when we were talking about, boycotting them too, you know. And there was one guy came out like, go ahead and do it. Daniel Berry Sports highlights. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. So there was an Asian guy that took to the internet and he was like, do it, and we'll shut down all the laundromats and we'll shut down this and we'll shut it. We're like, well, okay, well, we don't care. So it seems that they are still coming at us, ladies and gentlemen. They still have something to say. Y'all know I like to wait to get to the meat between the bread. You know what I mean? So I like to warm up, y'all. So we're gonna warm up today with Philip Scott. You know what I'm saying? Asian woman says FBAs wouldn't survive if their business is closed in our neighborhoods, y'all. Can y'all believe this, man? These people bold, and this is why we need our own businesses. Fair use, educational purposes, commentary purposes, literary purposes. Let's see about it, y'all.
You know, these people are really, really trying Black America. It's like they don't respect you. That's really what it is. These videos of the first guy that said what he said, talking about go ahead and do it. Well, we have another one, actually. It's a woman this time. This Asian woman not only is going to tell you to go ahead and boycott their businesses, but she's going to take it a step further than what the first Asian guy had to say to Black America. Let's go ahead and roll that.
Imagine hating the word so much, but yet you still use it on your own folks. And another thing, if you want to cancel all these business, by all means, go ahead and try to cancel, boycott the hair, walk around with your bald ass head, don't eat the Chinese food, don't do any of that, okay? Because let me tell you, there is not enough Black-owned business for y'all trying to cancel everybody, boycott this, and let's not do this. You wouldn't survive. You would not survive in that community without all these other businesses. And then you're going to go, no one wants to invest in our neighborhood. Why do you think they don't want to invest in your neighborhood? Because you got your ratchety ass kids going around stealing everybody all the time. Okay, go ahead, cancel all the business. I'm just saying what everybody's thinking. And you mad because you know I'm right. And then you go on national TV talking about, how he was racially profiled and how everybody is racist. Well, had you whoop your son's ass and made sure he wasn't walking around with a pistol, he wouldn't be Mr. Child.
A lot of her messaging was targeted at the sisters.
You're one sentence away from launching your website with Base 44. Since the beginning of the internet, there's never been such a fun fact.
And, I don't know why you feel that Black women are bald-headed. Black women aren't bald-headed. Black women grow their hair naturally down their back. What are you talking about? But she's saying that because she has no respect for Black women.
I want to play that one more time because she went in. It's amazing how immigrants come over here off the backs of the work that our ancestors put in, we put in, and they say whatever they want to say. Everybody hate Black people, but they can't tell me what the hell Blacks have done from them. Everybody still. I done seen rich white boys still. You know what I'm saying? I done seen broke Black people still. I done seen Asians still. I ain't never seen an Asian pregnant or a Chinese pregnant, but I done seen them still. And I done seen them eat rice too. I'm wondering what else they eat. All the stray cats and stuff seem to be disappearing here lately. I'm just saying. But she's got some audacity, y'all. Listen to this, man. Listen to this. This is Philip Scott, African Diaspora News. Y'all make sure y'all go over and subscribe, Hit that like button over there. Phil be putting in work. He been doing this for years.
Black America. Let's go ahead and roll that.
Imagine hating the word so much, but yet you still use it on your own folks. And another thing, if you want to cancel all these business, by all means, go ahead and try to cancel, boycott the hair.
See, now, first she said, imagine hating the word, but you use it on your own folks. This is why I don't advocate for the word, but if anybody says the word, it's us. You know what I'm saying? It's us. We shouldn't be saying it, but if we choose to say it amongst each other, leave it there. It's not for you to say. It's going to get you some pause. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get you some work that you ain't looking for, work that you don't get paid for, work that you have to heal from rather than earn a skill from. You know what I'm saying? Pammy, what's good, Pammy? Good morning, good morning, good morning, Pammy. But listen to how she Pammy, listen how she went in on the black women. This is an Asian woman. You know what I'm saying? I might have to show y'all my screen real quick. I may have to show y'all my screen. But I want y'all to get good and crunk. I want y'all to get good and crunk. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to get angry. Angry that these people can come over here and talk like this about us, but this world wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for us. And the earth is only freaking getting ruined because of everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So with no further ado,
walk around with your bald ass head. Don't eat the Chinese food. Don't do any of that, okay? Because let me tell you, there is not enough black-owned business for y'all trying to cancel everybody, boycott this, and let's not do this. You wouldn't survive. You would not survive in that community without all these other business. And then you're going to go, no one wants to invest in our neighborhood. Why do you think they don't want to invest in your neighborhood? Because you got your ratchety ass kids going around stealing everybody all the time. Okay, go ahead, cancel all the business. I'm just saying what everybody's thinking, and you mad because you know I'm right. And then you go on national TV talking about, oh, how he was racially profiled and how everybody is racist. Well, had you whoop your son's ass and made sure he wasn't walking around with a pistol, he wouldn't be Mr. Child.
A lot of her messaging was targeted at.
now she was talking about Cyrus Belton. What gets me though, she's got all this anti-black rhetoric. But did anybody notice that she's cosplaying black people when she speaks? Doesn't she speak black? Doesn't she speak hood? What is she talking? She said ratchety. I'm not sure what ratchety is. We say ratchet over here in our culture. You know what I'm saying? Grand Rising, Money Mike, what it do? Salute, brother. But didn't she sound a bit ratchet? Didn't she sound a bit ratchet? How do you sound like the very people you hate, first and foremost? You know what I'm saying? How do you sound like the very people you hate? But she's got it in for us, y'all. Wonder why people don't want to invest in your neighborhood and open businesses because you got your kids around here stealing. Y'all didn't know that man had anything on him till y'all chase him out of the store for absolutely no reason. But just like some white people, y'all overlook what you do. You overlook what you do. Had Carmel had Austin kept them hands to himself, he'd still be here. Had those Asians never chased this man out of this store, he'd still be here. You know, but they don't care. Rick Child done got off. Can y'all imagine what they be sounding like had Rick Child been convicted? But people don't think about this. So this is a carryover from black people threatening to boycott the Asian community and the Asian businesses due to what happened with the verdict with Rick Child and 14-year-old Cyrus Belton. You understand what I'm saying? So this is the carryover. This is to say there's not enough black businesses for us to survive. So that means create black businesses. You know, that's what that means. And what she don't know is we have lots of black mom and pop stores, and there's lots of black owned businesses even online. Even online. You know, there's actually black banks online. There's like one or two in Texas alone. But they're online banks, not physical banks. And they're black owned, black established. All right. So it's not as far fetched as some may believe. If we choose to boycott each and everything except us, we can make a difference. We can come up within 3 to 7 days. If all of our black dollars remain in our pocket or goes to a black owned business first, you know, white America will feel it. This economy will feel it. This economy will feel it. Think about it. We stay up on all the styles, all the trends, all the fashions, all the music, everything, man. If we just stop going to those sports outlets, stop shopping in these department stores that's not for us. Stop eating out where it's not black owned. Hell, we might have to eat soul food, you know what I'm saying, for 7 days straight. Y'all know they don't own no soul food restaurants. If you ever walk in a soul food restaurant and you see Asians and you see white people, leave. They're probably cooking humans and stray cats. Sauce don't ask stupid questions. Heck no. Well, thank you, Mods. Cause if you notice, I'm never paying attention to the weirdos in the chat like that. Y'all, I'm tired of my numbers going down, so I'm gonna let the tribe do what they do with all the aliens. If they got something they want to say to me, you know what I mean? They can send a super chat. If they ain't sending a super chat, we ain't got nothing to talk about. It ain't no questions getting answered.
The sisters. And I don't know why you feel that black women are bald headed. Black women aren't bald headed. Black women grow their hair naturally down their back. What are you talking about? But she's saying that because she has no respect for black women, or definitely black people, because black people go to the restaurants and all the men go to the restaurants, whatever the case may be. Maybe some go to the beauty supply store to get items. But this is a message of disrespect, and that's what we are seeing with this situation. Because they truly had respect for Black America, they would not be acting arrogant. They wouldn't be telling you go ahead and do it. Because listen to what she said. She said that we as Black Americans need their businesses. We cannot survive. I mean, y'all, listen to the craziness. This woman says, we cannot survive.
I want to know why they don't set their businesses up out there in the white neighborhoods. You know, why don't they set it up in white communities? The very people they try to act like and claim to be. Because everything she used was a white supremacist talking point. Everything she used was a white supremacist talk. And you can tell right here she's Asian. And she said that black people's children steal. Now think about how that same Asian woman was posted up in that gas station, that Shell station, watching Cyrus Belton. Watching Cyrus Belton. We ain't got to steal y'all stuff, man. We got money, man. We got money. We the real hustlers of the society, man. No matter what y'all threw at us, we found a way to make it work. Yeah, y'all dropped them DRUGS's off in our neighborhood, but we ended up, you know what I'm saying, making money off of y'all dumbass. Y'all was coming to the hood getting it, not us. Y'all was coming to the hood getting it. We can't go nowhere amongst y'all. And the first thing you do is pull a black man over to the side or a black sister. Hey man, I need a plug. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for that. You know who got? No man. Take your ass over to your community, man, and go look for that. You know what I'm saying? Go look for that. So no matter what y'all have thrown at us, you know what I'm saying, since the beginning of time, even with, you know what I'm saying, y'all used to throw people like, come on, man, where y'all think chitlins came from, man? Huh? Black people always had to make something out of nothing. You think this is new to us, man? You know what I'm saying? Y'all think this is new to us, man? Real talk. Real talk.
Without businesses from her community. That is the most arrogant, asinine, and just straight dumb thing I ever heard in my life. So all these hundreds and hundreds of years we've been in this country, we talking about even after slavery. Where do you think we were living? Where do you think we were shopping? Well, you couldn't even come to this country. They had the Chinese Exclusion Act. They wouldn't let Asians come to this country at all like that. So how did we survive all these years without you? Y'all, some of you other groups think that we as Black Americans need you here. We don't need you here in America. And you wonder why a lot of Black people say, yeah, I'm cool with Trump with the mass deportation. I'm cool with that. You wonder why some Black Americans were saying, yeah, what's ICE number? You wonder why. Black Americans also saying that they're going to be calling the state board and making sure the license is good, that some of you use it. See, things that would have never came your way without your disrespect. See, the disrespect, what that's telling Black America is that you agree with what Rick Child did. You glad that he got off of taking the life of that young brother, and you're doubling down on support of him.
And Rick Child owned like 15 gas stations. 15 gas stations. So imagine how much money they make off of Rick Child, y'all. So there was no way that's going to convict Rick Child. You know, around here they don't figure a black life is worth it. You know, us black people are the only ones that knows what our life is worth. You know, they devalue our existence. I guess, which is why in return we devalue their existence and their opinions as well. These are the same people who will tell you this is a Christian nation, and these Christians will push their religion on you 24/7. Every time they see you, they shouting from across the street. Can I tell you about Jesus? You can tell me he dead like Austin and like Charlie. You know what I'm saying? That's about the only thing you can tell me. Can I tell you about Jesus? Are you ready? If the world was to end today, but yet these same people are running around here burning down crosses. Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. And just because you are pushing your religion and y'all wear these crosses around your neck and you put them on the top of the church and they're in the church and people put them on their cars and, people print them on t-shirts. They make money off of these crosses. Christians, what make y'all think Jesus would want to see the sight of a cross if he came back to life? I told y'all in one of my shorts, that's like a black person wanting to see a doggone rope dangling from a tree, or some of the white community wanting to see bath water. You know what I'm saying? That just don't work. You know what I'm saying? That just don't work. Ain't no way, that just don't work. So the whole thing is a crooked psychology to me. It's an off psychology, but let's go.
All you're saying, we're reading between the lines, and you're telling black people, I dare you to try to boycott your business because you don't have enough. Listen to what she said. She said, we don't have enough businesses. That means, sisters and brothers, we need to go overtime opening up businesses in our communities. We need to go overtime opening businesses. That is a direct challenge to Black America, is to open up enough businesses where we don't need nobody.
Hey, I'm sold on this now. I'm not addressing nobody unless they send a super chat, y'all. So Money Mike, you're absolutely right. That's why I'm not gonna respond to those comments. I'm gonna let y'all in the tribe handle that. I'm gonna let the Uncut Mod Squad tribe handle that. You feel me? You know what I mean?
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account. When you're ready to...
Remember, we have no friends, brothers and sisters. We have no friends. And when you don't have a friend, that means you got to shop within your community and circle our money within our community. Because these other groups, they're showing you. They never respected us as a community. All they want is our money, and they're disrespecting us in the process. This is, trust me, all of this is good. This is a good thing. Let them say the things they're saying. I'm not really mad at this woman and what she's saying. This is a good thing because it's going to wake up Black America to understand that we need to do for self. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad told us a long time ago to do for self.
What they're not understanding or failing to understand or don't want to understand or whatever, it's the fact that no matter what they do to us at this point, since Carmelo Anthony, it's only causing us to unify. It's only causing the black dollar to circulate among blacks. So the same division and chaos that they're let's just say the same division and chaos that they are stuck on trying to bring to the forefront, it's hurting them. It's not hurting us. We're used to this. We've been living this way. We've been going through this. We've been surviving this. It's only new to you because now you see that we're serious and you're not getting the black dollar. And you see that black social media influencers are actually putting the truth out there. You know, so nothing you say when you come into our live streams, none of that deters us. None of that scares us. You're only coming leaving these comments because you know what we saying are correct. And you can't handle the truth. You know, you can't handle the truth. You know, I don't see black people all up under Charlie Kirk videos, and I don't see us all up under Nick Fuentes videos and Elon Musk and all that screaming things at them because we know exactly how they get down. So we let them have that. We let them have that. You can talk all you want, you know, but like Carmelo said, touch me and see what happens. So you can talk all you want. We're not interested in your rhetoric. We know how you feel. We're not trying to piss on our day by reading y'all racist comments and rants. But for some reason, they have to come over to black social media influencers and do the same. Do y'all realize that black lying pastors on the internet are going through this troll thing with white people too? And white people are the first ones to try to introduce Christianity to you. Make it make sense. This is just America. Is just the white community is just the heart and the epitome, the core of racism. Of racism. Think about it. If white people didn't exist, racism wouldn't exist. And that's a very strong statement, and it's very accurate. If white people never came into existence, then slavery, especially chattel slavery, let me correct myself, chattel slavery would have never existed. You know, would have never existed. All these evils would have never existed. You know, never. Never existed. How you doing? How you doing? Racism would not exist if white society did not exist. You can't debunk it. You can't debunk it, but those are the type of truths they don't like to hear. And then history paints the picture and solidifies and validates exactly what I just said. without the white existence, the racist white existence. I'm not gonna say all white people. Y'all know I love white folks. I don't do white people. You know what I'm saying? I don't do black people. I don't do Asian people. I like good folks, good white folks, good black folks, good Asians. That's how I rock. That's all content and character. You know what I mean? Those people think intelligently first. They have a mental capacity, a high IQ level. But the people keep stuff stirred up. The people keep going, like racism. The people do things like what we just saw with Carmelo Anthony. The people back things like what we saw with Rick Chow. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna rock with that. And I'm gonna always, always, always address that no matter who likes it and or not, no matter what race you are and or not. If you don't like me talking about white people, then identify and delineate. Okay? Stop identifying as white and then identify as Irish, identify as German, identify as Canadian. If you don't like how we group white people the same way y'all group all black people, then delineate. Delineate. Y'all steady trying to tell us where we from, and we know where we from. So admit where you're from and break the curse, break away from the lineage of evil. But you're not going to do that because you benefit from the lineage of evil. But history tells us that these same people did it to you as well before they let you in the white club. But now that you benefit, you're silent. Where are all the good white people at speaking up about the Carmelo Anthony case? Where are all the good white people at? I've heard Paul Lynch speak up. Where's all the white celebrities who date black people? Where's all the white women who are married to black athletes? Where are all the white women who've given birth to black babies? Why aren't they speaking up? Why aren't they speaking up about the injustices of Cyrus Belton and the modern day courtroom lynching we've seen with Carmelo Anthony? Why aren't these people speaking up? Because when it all boils down, it's a grand design. They're marrying black people to keep that black money in white society. That's more generational wealth. They're used to doing that. That's what slavery was all about. Black labor, white wealth. Black entertainment, white wealth. That's what it is. That's why they're not speaking up. And when they do speak up, just like we saw yesterday, they have to wear masks. They have to hide their identity because their own culture will come after them. Their own white owned jobs will fire them. Will fire them. The white racists will ostracize the white, diverse, cultural loving people. You know what I mean? People, the white culture, the part of white culture that don't see racism, and it's a very small fraction. But there's a lot that don't see racism. If those people start speaking up, those people get targeted the same way we get targeted. The same way we get targeted. That right there spells out the fact that there is a problem with racism. And I'm going to say it again. If white people, not folks, if white people, white racist people didn't exist, racism wouldn't exist. There would be no racism. This country would not have such a terrible history. White people would not have such a terrible history. Black people would not be oppressed. We wouldn't be hated as much. Who taught these Asians to think of us like that and to speak of us like that? Huh? Who taught these Asians? You want to take a guess? Do you want to take a guess? But no one can answer what we did to them. What we did to them, nothing. Nothing. We're survivors. We build everything, man. We are America. We are the world. We are the world. Thank you, Sean. How you doing this morning?
And now you're seeing how all these other groups truly coming out how they feel about Black America. All you are to them is to be used and abused. They take your money and then throw you out their stores, follow you around their stores, racial profile you, try to put you in headlocks, beat you over $10, shoot you in the back when you didn't even steal anything. Because Cyrus didn't steal a thing from them. You understand?
And neither did Letitia Harlan, you know, and neither did Letitia Harlan. And where are they? My guinea pigs are going crazy over here, y'all.
This is how they truly feel about Black America. Yes, you like the sister said, you got some PR priestesses out there trying to smooth things over. But no, the few that's trying, this is how a lot of them feel about us as Black people. And we are at a time period that we're not going to take the disrespect. You can't take disrespect because when you let people disrespect you, they treat you any kind of way. They talk to you any kind of way. They talk about you any kind of way. That's what happens when people disrespect you. That woman right there, and a lot of people within her community making videos similar to that, just like that first Asian name. They have no respect for Black America.
But yet they love the black dollar. And for some reason, we love spending our money amongst people who hate us. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, that we shouldn't be spending money with any Indian businesses. We shouldn't be spending money with any Spanish businesses. We shouldn't be spending money with any white businesses. We shouldn't be spending money with any Asian businesses. We shouldn't be spending money on any African businesses. We shouldn't be spending money on any Haitian businesses. Foundational Black Americans only. Only the architects of survival. The architects of survival. It's us. No damn African here, man. No damn African. We tribal people. We know who we are. We know why y'all hate us so much. We know who land you stole. Ours. We know why we were reclassified so many times. We know why you do the evil things you do. You know what I'm saying? We know why you do the evil things you do.
The only ones that can show them more than we can tell them. And the best way to show them is keep our Black dollars in our Black pockets. The going forward, the mantra should be this: if you can't respect Black people, you can't get Black dollars. It's just that simple.
It's just that simple. It's just that simple. If you have a question, send it in the form of a super chat. And don't ask me anything that you can Google or look up in a dictionary. All right? White people love to ask people to define something. Do the work your damn self and look it up.
I would not give my money to...
Try. Let's go ahead and get some garlic and the sun out here because I think we're getting some vampires. The sun is about to come up. We're getting some vampires. Y'all know what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Dougie. 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 Dougie in the house. What's good, Dougie? I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Dougie. Dougie say big facts. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that, Dougie. I can always depend on Dougie, man. I can always depend on Dougie. I appreciate that. But let's get the garlic and the sun in the chat because you know the sun will be up after a while and the vampires are, you know, they can't stand that sun. We got to get them on out of here.
Nobody disrespects me. Period. You better treat me with respect. I don't care if you don't like me. You better fake like you do when I come in there.
The annual trip with friends happens every summer, and they always book with Expedia, the one place you go to.
Because my money, I work hard to earn my money. So I'm not going to freely just give my money. Let me tell you something. Look at every dollar that you earn, how much you earn per hour. Let's say you earn $20 an hour. $20 represents 1 hour out of your life.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to take 1 hour out of your life and give it to somebody that can't stand you.
Thank you.
Think about that. You're going to take that $20 and give it to that woman in the video that say that you can't.
And those Asian people are rude as hell too. They're rude as hell. I don't even go to hibachis because they're rude as hell. I don't know if it's because they can't really speak English well, so they're trying to formulate. Man, listen, man. These people are rude as hell. Japanese, Chinese, Asian, whatever. Rude as hell. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do business with their funny looking asses. I don't. And I keep my cats and my dogs away from them. You know what I'm saying? You won't turn them in no goddamn sesame chicken. No. No sweet and sour chicken. No.
And that Black women are bald-headed. This is what she says about black women. You're bald headed. You won't make it without their businesses. We'll starve. We'll shrivel up. We'll do all of that because if they don't have their businesses open in our community, oh my God,
Get 'em, Pammy.
we're not going to make it as black people. We need.
Get 'em, Pammy. Sean Williams says, I noticed that every video now comes with commercials, no matter the video. Yeah, these are all people who are monetized and making money on YouTube. We all get those ads and commercials.
Them. This is how they feel about Black America, FBA. So once again,
how do you tell the foundation of America that they won't survive without you when we've always survived without your Oriental being here? We were here before you. We were surviving before you. So what? You got those loans from white people to open those businesses and you were told to put them in black neighborhoods only. So what? That does not change the fact that we were actually surviving and living day to day without you. Without you. I've never heard of an Asian, being involved in the Civil War. I've never heard of an Asian owning property and stores and airplanes or homes and stuff during the times of Tulsa, Oklahoma. I just never heard that. We weren't your neighbors then. We don't want to be your neighbors now. We've always made it with that. See, the problem with these people is anything in this country that looks white knows that black people who actually get the bag, like if they were to pay reparations, we would run circles around them. We definitely wouldn't need their businesses. We would run circles around them. They know that if we actually had these black-owned businesses, these black hospitals, these black banks, these black supermarkets, even black roadways and black communities, they know that we would not with them. They would lose so much money. They destroyed our black Wall Street and stole that too and made it the Wall Street, y'all. They needed to make our funds all inclusive for their economy to thrive. Understand our economy was already thriving. Somebody better go look up Tulsa, Oklahoma. Somebody better go look up Seneca Village. Somebody better go look up Rosewood. We've already proven too many times that we have those capabilities. We are the people who come from nothing and do everything. Everything. We come from nothing and create something with very little. It starts with the vision. And right now in this country, now if you're black, it starts with being tired. It starts with being tired. I don't know not one black person in the history of America with 3 Ks that's going to let anybody white, anybody Chinese, or even anybody black walk up on them and put hands on them without some serious repercussions. But now we got a young man locked up whose release date is in 2060 something over defending himself. Brother Sean Williams tell y'all all the time, self-defense is not a crime. Self-defense is not a crime. But it's only a crime when it's us defending ourselves and our integrity, our existence over them. Over them. They get off when they do it to us. We get punished when we do it in return for defending ourselves. All right, I'm going to move on to something a little differently here. Now, I want to talk about how hypocritical that the white community can be. We saw all types of memes on Breonna Taylor. We're still seeing memes on George Floyd. We see memes all the time. All the time. Okay, everybody wants us to spend the money. Everybody don't want us to stop. Go figure. Integration was a trap and a lie. That's why the government plan was to go through the so-called black church. Exactly. Speak them facts, Sean. Speak them facts. So we're getting to the means now. See, now black society, foundational black Americans are doing the same thing to these races that they were doing to us, with all the memes. And now the white people just think it's hideous. It's terrible. Oh my God, they're saying memes of Austin Metcalf, and it's the most worst thing you can do. It's the most devious, insensitive thing you can do. Damn, y'all didn't feel that way about J Dub? What's good? Y'all didn't feel that way about all the memes about Breonna Taylor? All the memes about Sonia Massey, Sandra Bland, all the memes about George Floyd? Y'all didn't feel that way then? Huh? When all those black people were unalived in that black church, there were memes there too. You know, y'all didn't feel that way then? Watch this, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, so now we don't like memes?
This is the amazing Lucas.
Oh my goodness. So I'm sure many of you guys are aware of the fake outrage that has been caused due to Austin Metcalf memes. That's correct, memes.
Okay. And this is a darn good meme. He started out with a very good meme. A very good meme. Check this out.
Outrage that has been caused due to Austin Metcalf memes. That's correct, memes.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Because for me personally, I find it a little bit difficult to keep up with the fake outrage. Because at one time, it's, oh, you're the snowflake. And then another time, it's just a joke. And then now it's like, oh, you're a heinous, evil person. Because when I did the Charlie Kirk memes, which I still think is funny, you know, Piers Morgan brought me on a show, tried to lambaste me. Now, I want you to keep this in context, right? He actually called me evil on the show for Charlie Kirk memes. But then invited Nick Fuentes, who was spewing a whole bunch of racist stuff, and thanked him for coming on the show. Damn. Now, I want you to understand, this is what I'm talking about when it comes to the lineage of evil, the hypocrisy, right? It's always, whenever they do something, it's always justified, morally right, the ends justify the means, yada, yada, yada. You do something, or you try to emulate them, you're bad, you're evil.
Do y'all notice how everyone knows the end game to the white people and their racism and their racist tactics? Damn, y'all need to switch y'all game up, racist white people. Damn, everybody on y'all. We know. We know. It's like everybody got an auntie named Cleo and we done foreseen the future. We know how y'all move. That's why we stay a step or two ahead of y'all. That's why it's easy for the bounce back. Watch how they act when this whole thing is overturned with Carmelo Anthony. Watch how they act, y'all. Y'all think they burning crosses now. They gonna be busting your windows out and burning your drapes, wanting to smoke you out of your homes. You thought January 6, 2020 was a watch. I'm telling y'all, racism would not exist if white people did not exist. Listen, I'm unapologetic about that statement.
You're wicked. How could you?
This thug decided that he was going to go pee on the grave of Austin Metcalf.
This is pure evil. Some soulless piece of trash actually desecrated Austin's.
Yay, y'all. Look what they doing. Yeah, that's where Austin is. My man had to use the bathroom real quick, and Austin grave just happened to be there. You know what I'm saying? He watering the flowers for Austin, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He watering the flowers for Austin. Oh, they are offended. Oh, they are so offended. But I've got proof that they were bullies. And this comes from the women at the school. Those girls, those cheerleaders. Yeah, I got proof. I got proof that they covered up some things about Austin and Hunter. Yeah. See, they would have painted a clear picture of Austin's characteristical traits and who he were. This would have went another route. That trial would have went another route. Austin was a hothead. And even his family members said that. His brother said it. Austin usually runs the household. He protects people. Yeah. Austin got what was coming to him. That's what happened to Austin. Austin got what was coming to him.
Grave for internet clown who would do this to a grieving family. Find this animal, lock them up, and bring back real consequences.
And this is the, another occurrence of fake outrage from the white ignorance. When it comes to Austin Metcalf memes, do y'all not remember how when it came to George Floyd memes, do y'all not remember how people were talking about, oh, you're just a snowflake, right? You're just a snowflake. Do y'all not remember when it came to the George Floyd jokes, even recently, where they say, hey, it's just a joke, y'all. It's just a joke. Why are you guys so sensitive? Why are you such a snowflake, huh? Why are you guys so sensitive? Now, when it came to Charlie Kirk memes, they did a complete 180, fam. Now you evil, you going to hell, it's wicked, this is what they want for you.
Wait a minute. Didn't the white boy have a twin? Okay, so the parents have a backup copy for their. Exactly. Exactly. See, I've already spoke that. They lucky because at least they still have Hunter to remind them of Austin. You know what I mean? They still have Hunter to remind them of Austin. Right. Right. So it's basically they still got an Austin here. Here's what we say: gone but not forgotten. You can't forget about him because you got to look out Hunter evil ass too. You know what I mean? I ain't heard Hunter do no thugging since Austin been gone. Since Austin been gone, Hunter been laying low. Hunter know what's up now. See, y'all can't jump nobody now. You got to wear that ass whooping by yourself, Hunter. You understand what I'm saying? The odds are even now for 1-on-1. 1-on-1. Yeah, that part.
All this just foolishness, right? Just absolute foolishness. Now we have the Austin Metcalf meets. It's the same thing. Oh, you evil, you wicked, you going to hell, all this goofiness. While they're celebrating Carmelo Anthony, right? And
ladies and gentlemen, please hit that like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Share these videos. Set your notification bells to all. You know, please support the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know who run these platforms. Y'all know what's going on with the numbers. Y'all know about the money game. You know about the money game. Please support the platform. We've got the Cash App posted. We do super chats. We do gifts. You know, all of that. Please support the platform, ladies and gentlemen.
the bullcrap trial that he had, while they were just celebrating the Rick trial verdict, while they had been celebrating Black Death since we got here, fam, to be honest with you. It hasn't stopped. Damn. But now they want to be upset over memes because there was a picture, and that's the beautiful part. They don't even call it memes. I have yet to see any article refer to it as a meme. You want to know what they say? Oh, these are photos, right? These are photos. So what they're implying is that these are actual real people in the photos. That they are actual, this is a real instance of what's being displayed, and this is really happening. That's what they're suggesting, implying subtly by saying they're photos. Even with that, let's just take that, just break this down for a second, right? They're upset over an AI images, bro. they're not even real. They're not even real. Listen to me. They're not even real images, okay? It's all AI. It's all fake. They have more outrage because this also goes into their IQ, right? Once again, every accusation is a confession. These low IQ ignorants thought that AI images were real and got triggered over it and caused a whole panic, calling for the doxing of people, calling them animals, all this nonsense over fake AI images, bro. That just goes to show how low IQ they are. But if you couple that, with a reality check, is that, hey, while y'all are worried about fake AI images of, Austin Metcalf and memes, we're dealing with real life. Because let's go into reality.
See, I believe in giving it back to them. You know, if nobody canceled them when they were buying that firearm, that weapon used when George Zimmerman unalived Trayvon Martin, then we need to locate that poker that was used when they took out Austin. And we need to get that. I want to buy that. You know what I'm saying? That's a souvenir. I want to buy that. And I hope the blood is still on it. You know what I'm saying? I want to buy that. So if that pow can sell for $250,000, then I mean, we should be able to get this poker, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We ready to get this poker. We don't care what white supremacists think, Mr. Lucas.
And see who's not faking, right? Who's not doing AI? Who's doing this in real life? Y'all remember Emmett Till's grave? That was shot up with real bullets, okay? Those are real bullet holes. And that's after they replaced it. They shot it up again. This is real life. So I just want people to understand the stark contrast between fake AI memes and real life. This is what
I'm trying to get everybody to understand how damn of a hypocrite and a contradiction these people are to their damn selves. They are really sending the message it's all right for them to do it, but it's not all right when someone else does it. It's all right for them to victimize other people, but it's not right when other people victimize them. It's not right when other people speak up. It's not right when other people get tired and they wonder where white fatigue come from. And again, this ain't all that white folks. It's at the white people, man. We rock with good white folks. I love everybody, man. I would never judge somebody by the complexion of their skin color. but I'm gonna keep my eye on you if you don't look like me. I ain't gonna lie. I know not to trust you, but I could be down with you. I ain't gonna turn my back on you. I ain't gonna fully let you in my circle. You ain't gonna eat at my dinner table. You know what I mean? Hell no. Hell no. But you have some good white folks, you know what I'm saying, that will stand up until you mention reparations, or until you mention this Carmelo Anthony trial, or until you mention that Rick Chow verdict, you know? And we shouldn't have to fight that hard. Everybody hates black people the same way everybody hated Chris on the TV show, ladies and gentlemen.
Because to them, you have to understand that their fake reality is more real than any type of wound, any type of bullet hole, than anything that you've experienced. Damn, that's how they just dehumanize you. Any type of heinous action.
And they're quick to tell people, oh, you're delusional. You don't know what you're talking about. No, y'all are damn it delusional. And you never tell the truth. Therefore, you never know what the hell you are talking about. And that's why it's so easy to shut y'all down. Because everything you repeat, everything you say is a regurgitated lie and mistruth that can easily be debunked. Easily be debunked. Easily be proven wrong. Easily. They say 1350. But they won't tell you that that 50 really means that black people are exonerated at all falsely accused crimes at 50%. And we're compensated through civil suits as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's 53 to 55% as well. See, they won't tell you that. Just take the 13. They got y'all really believing that we're only 13% of the population. Y'all know that's a lie. Y'all know that's a lie. You can look around you and tell that we are bigger than 13%. But they want you to think that you have the lowest number so that you never, ever, ever think about doing exactly what Nat Turner did. Ever again. They want you to think that the odds are stacked against you. The only thing that they do that we don't do is train their children to fire firearms, to I can't say it. I wonder if I get away with it one time. They teach their children to shoot at a young age. We don't buy our children water guns. We don't buy them fake pistols. We don't buy them none of that stuff. Black people don't allow that stuff in their homes. And that's how I was raised. My mama wasn't buying all them cap guns. She wasn't doing all of that. But yet they got their 3-4-year-old daughter out there using a high power hunting rifle, you know what I'm saying? Taking people out. She know how to use scopes. You know what I mean? All this stuff. That's the only thing they got on us. They learn how to unalive things earlier. While we busy around here unaliving a bag of potato chips. You know what I mean? We around here unaliving each other. Yeah, that's it. They just start training earlier. That's the only thing they got on us. They start training earlier. Who's more physically built for it? We are. We are. Think about it. In every single massacre, almost every single massacre, when it was an angry white mob, they all came around 8 to 9 p.m. at night. You know why? Because it was too damn hot outside for them to tolerate it. They had to wait until the sun went down, hence sundown town. We day walkers. We could move around. Hell, we camouflage at night. You know what I'm saying? You might as well call us chameleon at night. And in the daytime, we could walk around with no problem. They can't. You tell me who can do the most damage if we wanted to. You tell me who could do the most damage if we wanted to. Tell me, we made up our minds and knew that we was bigger than 13%, and I'm telling you we are. If we wanted to, allegedly interact with this race war they're trying to start, we would have the upper hand. It's just they have access to the military. But civilly, I don't think it'd be a challenge. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it'd be a challenge. Thank you, Black Church, for selling out the government. Blame pastors for taking Dr. King, for twisting his words. No, listen, I don't stand with Dr. King. I ain't trying to take nothing from him. But I tell y'all, when y'all find white people that praise black people, you better do your research on it. I'm not a MLK type of guy. You know why? Because white people teach you about MLK. You notice them white people won't teach you about Nat Turner or Malcolm X, though, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna stay over here with Team Malcolm and Team Medgar and Team Nat Turner. You know what I mean? I think Martin Luther King Jr. was a coon. He was a token. He was a token. I ain't trying to take away none of his good works, none of his speeches, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to take away from his sacrifice. Thank you, MLK Jr. But I'm not Team MLK. I'm Team Malcolm. You know what I mean? I'm not sitting here talking about I have a dream. I agree with Malcolm. It's time to stop singing and start swinging. You understand what I'm saying? I agree with Malcolm. You know it's bad when you have to go ask your oppressor for a job. For a job. Black people ain't got it together yet. You know what I'm saying? Black people ain't got it together yet, and we have all the ingredients to get it together, but things have to happen to bring us together. Like this right here. White people weren't expecting black people to unify. They're expecting us to be in the streets acting like them on January 6, 2020. No, we always been smarter than y'all. You know what I'm saying? We always been smarter than y'all. And so we ain't gonna go out there and crash out. We ain't gonna fill y'all jails and y'all prisons. No, we ain't gonna catch them charges. We ain't gonna catch them cases. We saw what y'all just did to Carmelo. We got to be out here and be free. You know what I mean? To help young brother Carmelo. No, we ain't crashing out like y'all. That president ain't gonna pardon us the way he pardoned over what, 15,000, 1,500, even 15,000 white racists that stormed the Capitol on January 6, 2020. And a lot of them has been rearrested on more crimes, especially the PDF files. You know what I'm saying? All right, Malcolm and Martin. Malcolm X and Martin was in talks. They both got by government, and then once they tried, I don't know. I'm gonna remain a Fred Hampton type of guy. I just it's something about Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm, it's just something about Malcolm that just his nah, that don't interest me, man. I ain't never been a Martin Luther King type of person. You know what I'm saying? I had a dream that all were created equal. The only thing I agree with him about is this, a man shouldn't be judged by his skin complexion. You know what I'm saying? But by the content of your character. Now I agree with that. Wise words spoken right there. I agree with that. Everything else, no.
And wickedness that they've done, they downplay. Lift yourself up at the bootstraps. It's not that bad. Why are you crying? But over fake AI, it's the end of the world, bro. It's the end all be all. Oh my God, what is going on? Fred Hampton. Yeah, real bullets. Okay? That's real life.
Ladies and gentlemen, tribe, I'm going to ask everyone to please, please, please support the platform because they're doing everything they can to stop my platform or every other conscious platform around here from getting views, making money, and all of this. You know what I'm saying? So it's not looking good right now. It's not looking good. They've got Chud the Builder running around here saying people are chimping out and calling people the N-word and all this other kind of stuff. Nick Fuentes is hurling the N-word around here, and they're getting major views. They're getting money. These black grifters, these black conservative grifters, they're getting money too because white people are paying them to say the stuff that they know they can't say to us. So they're using a black face to say it, and these people are making money. Ladies and gentlemen, I need the outpour of support. I need the outpour of support. Do y'all realize the past month and a half I've been shadow banned? I've had as much as 22,000 people in my live stream. What have y'all been seeing for like the past month and a half, 2 months, y'all? Huh? And it's hurting my numbers. Numbers are tanking, views are tanking. And since they don't send out notifications, subscribers are dropping. Subscriber numbers are tanking. Revenue is tanking. Watch time is tanking. They know what they're doing. It's a very specific strategy because I am telling the truth. Y'all know I'm not racist, but I like squaring up with a racist and excuse and you know what I'm saying, exchanging insults. I'm okay with that, you know. If y'all didn't get mad about the Kevin Hart roast, don't get mad at me when I start roasting a racist back. You know what I mean? Don't get mad at me. Don't if y'all didn't think they was racist in the roast of Kevin Hart, then there's no way that y'all could think that I'm racist. If you didn't find nothing wrong with what Tony Hinchcliffe said, you know what I'm saying, in a roast of Kevin Hart, then y'all shouldn't find nothing wrong with what I say. But yet us truth tellers, you know, they're honest. They're honest. They are honest, ladies and gentlemen. Fred Hampton was talking about, and thank you, Storm. I appreciate that. Can we please put Storm in the chat, please? Fred Hampton was talking about withdrawing the black dollars from the government. I try to hit your cash out because this Android is acting funny. Hey, I feel you, Sean. I feel you, Sean. If you got to leave it on here, I ain't mad at you. But I appreciate you. You know, I appreciate what everybody do. I'm telling y'all, it has not been good the past 2 months. You know what I mean? And next month, I'm not even getting anything from YouTube. I've got, what's the day though? 14? I've got 17 days to try to make as much as I can to ensure that YouTube is at least going to send me something. And that comes with support, ladies and gentlemen. I can't do it by myself. I can't do it by myself. So if y'all can show up to these churches and donate to these lying-ass pastors and hope, then y'all can show up here and donate to truth tellers and empowerment. And I need y'all to feel that conviction. I need y'all to feel that conviction because we do throw money away on the most senseless things, ladies and gentlemen. I was trying to do a live stream last night, and just like that, my equipment went to messing up. That's because I don't get the support that I need to upgrade all my equipment. A lot of people be like, why don't you use Restream? And because Restream wants me to change my name. StreamYard wants me to change my name. It's something about the name consciousness that they don't like because it's woke. So there's a reason that I do what I do exclusively on YouTube the way I do it. Now, if I can afford these things, I reach out for bigger and better things. But no one is gonna bite off more than they can chew. So it's important that we learn to start really supporting one another, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's real important.
This isn't someone putting out an AI image of them, desecrating Fred Hampton's grave. No, this is real life, fam. This is real life. This is what they do in the real world. Do you all remember Trayvon? Do you not remember that? Where they, dress up in a hoodie and Skittles? You had a few people who were doing blackface, and they would, imitate the passing of Trayvon Martin. Do y'all not remember that? This was real. This wasn't AI. These were people who actually took time out of your day to mock Black people, to mock Black death. Think about that. Think about how sick and mental you have to be to do something like that. This is what they did. And now they want to come to us crying over AI memes of Austin Metcalf.
Wake up, nigga.
I'm sorry. Like I said, take from them everything, give them nothing. All right? Because these people are hypocrites. You think
these people, if y'all would have saw these memes just now, all these white people were laid out face down on the ground holding a bag of Skittles and an Arizona iced tea, picking at the death of Trayvon Martin. But yet the whole world got upset when we took to the internet and we were picking at Charlie Kirk, or people were losing their jobs. Now they're upset because we're taking to the internet and we're picking at Austin Metcalf. Oh, they're in their feelings. Why do you people seem to think that only you control people and get away with it? Y'all really think y'all are that privileged and entitled? Is that why y'all act shocked when people actually allegedly just put paws on you or slap the hell out you or whoop your ass on the spot? Is that why y'all act shocked? Because in y'all mind, y'all think y'all can say what y'all want to say and you're not expecting the reaction that you get because in your head, you think that, hey, no one's gonna assault me because I'm white and they know better. Man, you're gonna get your ass tore up with that mentality out here, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get yourself tore up. Real talk. Real talk.
that you're going to have some reciprocity. You're not going to get reciprocity. They don't even know how to spell it.
He's out of line, but he's right.
So what you have to understand, you have to meet these people where they are, not where you would like them to be, because what we would like is all of us live peacefully, right? We would like that, but that's not where they are. And the more you
list on apartments.com.
Let's remember to hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 5K. I've been shadow banned for the past 2 months. They're not sending out notifications. I'm asking you all to put me in the algorithm. YouTube's not going to do it, but everyone in this chat, everyone in this stream right now can do it. Let's stand together. Let's get the message out there. Let's let these people know that we are tired, that white fatigue is real, that we need change, Feel free to pick a subscription package that fits you. Everything is cheap. Let's go. Funny thing, Black Americans had nothing to do with Mr. Charlie, and had a lot of Black people, including myself, didn't believe it happened. I'm still going to say Charlie deserves to be here. Whether he was spitting that type of rhetoric or not, Charlie Kirk deserves to be here. But let me point this out. Charlie Kirk spent his entire career exploiting and inflating and regurgitating false, fabricated Black rhetoric, right? And the funny part is, his life wasn't even taken by a Black man. It was taken by one of them, and they are still trying to convince us that we unalive each other too much and that we unalive everybody at 50% in this. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You got 3 presidents that was taken out. Who did it? Not us. Who tried to take out Donald Trump 3 times? Not us. Who does all these mass unalivings at these schools? Not us. At these churches. Not us. At these supermarkets. Not us. Hell, if we gonna hit something up, I think we all agree that we hit the damn child support office first and foremost. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real talk. Real talk. Hell, we'll hit the courthouse and the child support. Next up will be the probation officers. You know what I'm saying? Police departments, sheriff departments. Black people ain't doing that, man. If we did, we have very specific venues that we would target, allegedly. All right? Allegedly. Don't nobody take me serious all the Homeland Security knocking on my door. I'm just being real. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying, boy. Y'all know I'm telling the truth, man. That's what I'm here to do, tell the truth, man. Y'all know I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? If Black people was out here doing the stuff that white people do, we be strategic about it. We be hitting very methodical, very strategic, very specific areas, man. You know what I'm saying? We would. We would. We wouldn't move like they would just walk into a Walmart and go to the bathroom and dress up like a transformer and come back out and brr, brr. You went in like a boy and came out looking like a woman wearing a wig and a leather mini skirt. You know what I'm saying? With some white tighties on. Nah, we don't do all that, man. We got very specific things that has always called us hell. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I think we'll hit the IRS too. Y'all know I'm right. Y'all know I'm right, man. I admit I'm stupid. I like to crack my jokes and laugh. But y'all know I'm right, man. Y'all know I'm right. Come on, man. That'd be stupid. If a race war started out, I'm gonna tell you the difference, right? They pick things like Walmart, schools, and churches, right? But they don't realize that they people there too. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna unalive their people too. Black people, if we did allegedly, if we did hypothetically get involved in a race war, you think Black people gonna spend their time roaming the streets, taking out one white person at a time? Hell no. We gonna hit your moose lodge. We hitting all trailer parks. We hitting all beachfront properties. You see what I'm saying? We hitting all sundown towns in every state. We gonna get you in mass numbers if we do it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get you in mass numbers if we do it. I'm not with the one at a time. I'm not gonna sit on top of an Empire State Building with a scope and just take it. No, no. I'm gonna wait till y'all pack up in one arena to remember somebody like Austin Metcalf, and next thing you know, everybody got to remember y'all too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I don't sound psychotic. I sound human. Y'all white people psychotic. Huh? I said if we did do the things y'all do, y'all white people psychotic. Huh? But if we was to go out here and exercise the same mind frame that everyone else exercises on us, I'm just telling you, it's the way we do it. It's the way we do it. Y'all get that tether out of here, man. Get that grifter out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get that grifter out of here. I'm saying, get that. He all in his feelings. He all in his feelings. Oh, you scared now because what I said actually makes sense. Oh, you scared now? You must live in one of them communities. You must live in one of those. We know where to find them at, y'all. we we know where to find that boy at. He spoke up quick. He spoke up quick. Let's go. I'm just saying, if we did go out there and do something stupid like what they did on January 6th, man, we'd be more specific about our approach. You know what I'm saying? We DA, what's up, DA? What's up, DA? What's up, DA? All right, tribe. I told y'all I trust y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna trust y'all. I'm not gonna feed into them. They could always send a super chat if you really want to be heard. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Sean. Stay on that boy head, Sean. Stay on that boy head. What's up, DA? What's up, DA? You already have FBA in Boston. At first, I thought DA was a troll, man, but I like DA, man. I like DA. And y'all see DA keep coming back. You know what I'm saying? DA keep coming back. So DA all right with me, man. DA all right with me. DA don't mean no harm.
Renters will start coming out of the woodwork.
Wow. Bail law is real people taking care of real people. Like I felt like I was speaking to.
You keep on treating them on how you would like them to behave, how you would like them to react, how you would like them to respond. They take that as weakness and they mock you. That's what they do. They mock you. And they do as the scripture says, to kill, steal, and destroy. That's what they do when you take them as a joke. You have to understand that this is serious. This is real evil you're dealing with. So when you're dealing with them, you have to outdo them, brother. They think that they can exploit your empathy, your sympathy, your belief in wanting a better country, a better world.
Period. It'd be a better world, a better country without their evil. You know what I'm saying? And their evil tactic. All right, y'all. What's good, y'all? Y'all, we need a profile picture, brother. Y'all, we need a profile picture, man. I'm not sure what that picture is. I can't see. My bifocals ain't bifocaling right now. You know what I'm saying? Yop says, I'm so sick of these tethers and raccoons. They know damn well the parents ain't spend all that money and not get the boy a lawyer. Exactly. Yeah, Sean said it best. Tethers are white supremacist tools. Yeah. I agree. Y'all on point, man. See why I love my tribe? Because y'all being here spitting facts. Go ahead, truth seekers and truth speakers. That's what I'm talking about.
Better society. They will do that 10 out of 10. All right. So when they do a meme, you got to do 10. You follow their suit so they can understand, oh, you want to do this? We can do this too. Anything you can do, we can do better. Damn. That's what they need to understand.
I keep telling y'all that eye for an eye. If they do it to you, do it back. Return the same energy. And when they get mad, tell them to keep the same energy. Who gives a damn if they get mad? Did you give a damn when you did it to us? Why do I give a damn if we do it to you? You know what I mean? This is the energy we need to harvest at all times, or harbor at all times. This is the energy we need to keep. Because these people will stop at nothing to show their evil, their disgust, their disdain, their distaste, their prejudice, and their racism against us. So why are we afraid to show them that we just damn it tired and y'all ain't gonna keep coming at us like that? You know what I'm saying? These people respect service animals more than they respect black people. These people respect wildlife more than they respect black people. These people respect immigrants that they import over here and put in our communities more than they respect black people. These people respect damn insects more than they respect black people. Real talk. Real talk.
Very that simple. So if you want to cause chaos and division, well, guess what? We can do that better than you. If you would like to cause peace and everyone be happy, guess what? We can still do that better than you. We were peaceful before you even got here. That's the
I'll say to that. I'll say to that. I'll say to that. You know what I'm saying? I'll say to that.
crazy part. So I just want people to understand this fake hell that they've created for themselves, that they've created victims of themselves. They've made themselves victims just so they can try and one up black people who are actually victims, who actually are suffering through systemic racism, who actually had Jim Crow, segregation, redlining. They want to pretend to be victims. It reminds me of a syndrome in The Incredibles, bro.
You mean you killed off real heroes so that you could pretend to be one?
He wanted to act like a hero because he wasn't one. So in order for him to act like a hero, what he had to do? He had to get rid of real heroes. That's what he had to do. And boy, that is really a one-to-one comparison with this lineage of evil, fam. Really is. Anyways, guys, that's the video. Let me know.
All right, y'all. Real talk. See, we expose them around here. We expose them around. They're mad because people are putting these memes out of Austin Metcalf. Man, F Austin. F Jeff too. F Hunter too. You know what I'm saying? And then they try to send Carmelo to a prison where Austin's uncle was the warden, Talon Metcalf. They recently shipped him out of there, shipped Carmelo to another prison. But they had this thing set up so good, they had DOC waiting, shaved all of his hair off, got him in DOC custody within 24 to 40. I've never seen the system move so fast. And you shipped him to where the person he unalived had family members there who was a warden. If your last name is Metcalf in Collin, Texas, oh, you're definitely related. So they play a dirty game, y'all. They play a dirty game. Black people, I need y'all to buy up sunscreen and I need y'all in the jury box. Now, if you got to convict another black person, don't go. But if you got a chance to sit in one of these jury things and convict one of these Neanderthals, man, take the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was going to be unalive. White supremacist problem is you can't be I can't say that P word, and victim at the same time. Let's just say victimizer and victim at the same time. It simply don't work. Yop says, before I knew about the tethers, I went to African shops for a retwist, and the lady tried to pull my hair out for no reason. Yeah, I don't mess with them, man. They are not us. They are not us, and we are not them. And damn them too. You know what I'm saying? Damn them too. I don't rock with them either, man. I'm strictly FBA, Foundational Black Americans. I am FBA. If you're not foundational Black American, hey, I'm not with that Pan-African crap, man. I ain't with that, man. No, I ain't with that. But I'm gonna tell y'all how bad we got it. We gonna get on Austin Metcalf. I'm saving some of the best for last right here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm warming up. I'm warming up. I'm warming up. We got a few more things to cover.
You're ready to take your career higher, but you need a degree or new skills to qualify. Northbridge University.
Well, YouTube, you need to check this.
All right. This is racist TikToker sparks outrage after disturbing slavery comment goes viral. All right. This is Political Drain on YouTube. Y'all go subscribe. Let them know Mr. Uncut Consciousness sent you. You know what I mean? Go over there and like the video. I'm about to like right now. You know what I mean? And I'm going to subscribe to the brother too. I'm using this content. It's just a thing to do. You know what I mean? And let's get it. Fair use, educational purposes.
guy out. This young man says he has the solution to the Black community's problems. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hey, what's up, folks? It's Buckshot here again on Saturday afternoon at 110. You know, I'm going to say it like this. In my opinion, the white man should have never ended slavery.
Let me stop you there, Stephen Douglas Tucker. Yeah, we found you. I think we need to speak about this more personally. Stephen Douglas Tucker of County, Texas.
Storm says, my aunt was, is that unalived? Because her man did self-defense. He never seen a day in jail. She first. Wow. Wow. And y'all know the story of my grandma. So, yeah, we all have stories to tell. We all have stories to tell. This hits home with everyone. So for them to do this to Carmelo and tell us we don't have the right to defend ourselves, man, come on, man. Who they talking to? Hell, if the damn slaves were revolting and beating y'all ass, y'all don't think regular foundational Black Americans revolt and beat y'all ass too? Come on, man.
Oh, you thought you could just talk shit online and nobody would find you? Wrong. What's up, YouTube? Drill Sergeant here. I don't have any notes. I have no notes.
You're correct, Sean. He didn't end slavery. The white man gave it a different name. Yeah. And they hid it behind the 13th Amendment. It's called incarceration. It's called emancipation. Yeah, it's called integration. Yeah. Yeah.
All I have is the video for a good old watch together. What's up, Stephen? Stephen Douglas Tucker of County, Texas? Sagittarius? You didn't know. I know. You've been able to get away with doing and saying anything. As a strong white man in Texas, huh? You have been.
Damn, why is it always Texas lately? So this Stephen guy who said in his opinion white people should have never ended slavery, this guy's in Texas too. I understand why they're doing Carmelo like this now. This is Storm, you better get your ass up out of Texas. Storm, you better get your ass up out of Texas. If you are Black and in Texas, man, you better Uber your ass up out of there ASAP. You know what I'm saying? You better Uber lift that ass up out of there. You better DoorDash that ass up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Real talk. That is not where hell no, man. Texas stay in the news. And I told y'all, their system down there has executed the most Black people in American history. Look it up. Texas, the death penalty, they have executed the most Black people than any other state in the United States. You won't find me dead in Texas. Hell no.
Able to just say and do whatever you want without consequence, coddled like a little baby boy. In a country such as this, where you get to be as ignorant and stupid as you want and never have the consequence.
Get this, y'all. It's okay for white people to take to the internet and say things like, in my opinion, I don't think white people should have ever ended slavery. But if we get on here and say, well, in our opinion, I don't see nothing that Shadolf Hitler did wrong, they'd be all in their feelings and we be getting canceled. Allegedly. Let me put allegedly. If we get on here and we all hail Hitler, they'll feel some type of way. But they can get on here and say, in my opinion, I don't think the white man should have ever ended slavery. You know what I mean? Think about it, man. Think about it. Sean says, from slaves to criminals, the prisons are now the new plantation. The South has always been cutthroat. Exactly. Sean know about it, man. Sean know about it. But think about their audacity. When they say freedom of speech, their freedom of speech is on a whole nother level. Look how they made a spectacle out of Jacob Blake's dad at the protest outside of Carmelo's trial when he was like, you want a good saltine cracker? is a dead saltine cracker. We can remove saltine, but I got to, you know, I got to do it a certain way. Oh, they had him all over the news like he was a racist. But yet you got white people running around here with cameras talking about we tripping out, ooh, ooh, ah, ah, you know what I'm saying? Strong N words with the ER, and that's okay. That's okay. But a black man who says the only good saltine cracker is a dead saltine cracker, oh, he's racist. Oh, he's racist. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's racist. Come on, man. Two-tier justice system, man. Privilege and entitlement, y'all. Privilege and entitlement. At this time, I can imagine Sister Regina saying we're going to pass around an offering tray, and it is Sunday. So ushers, I need y'all to lock the doors. Ushers, lock the doors. Lock them. Lock the doors. They ain't going nowhere to them restaurants to spend money. We gonna pass around the offering trays right here and see what we can get. You know what I'm saying? We got goals we got to get accomplished. It is now time to pass around an offering tray. So if you can find it in your heart to dig down there in your big old tote bag, your Louis Vuitton tote bag, pull out the pennies, pull out the change, and send it, y'all. Send it, y'all. We are now taking up offering. This that old school Baptist stuff right here. You could put pennies, nickels, and dimes and stuff in the offering tray, and we are right with it. You know what I'm saying? Because we know how to be grateful. We know how to be grateful around her. You know what I'm saying? I had some white lady tell me she couldn't sub because she needed that money for beer money. The sub is free. See how they be trolling y'all? See how they be trolling y'all?
This for, well, I won't say never, because I found, I'll save that for later. Stephen, say it ain't so. I'll tell you what, if you'll allow me, YouTube.
Hey man, my neighbor is noisy and loud and ignorant as hell and ghetto and all of that too. I can hear her whole phone calls through my wall. She is that loud. She is that loud. The only time she's quiet is when she's sleeping. She is that loud and ignorant, constantly slamming the door, constantly in people business, constantly starting stuff and trying to, you know what I'm saying, throwing rocks and trying to hide her hand and seem innocent. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I deal with that too. That's why I say I don't deal with people, white people, black people, Asian. But no, I deal with good folks. Because black people can be ignorant too, man. Black people can keep stuff going too, man. You know what I'm saying? It's bad fruit in every single culture and every single race. I'll shade of that.
If you'll allow me, just give me the grace. I want to talk not just about what we know of Stephen Douglas Tucker. I do this. I do this. Yeah. If you'll allow me not just to talk about what we found about this guy, can I have a second just to speak on 2 points? I want to dismantle him properly, and I just need 2 points.
Hell no, her name Audrey. Her name is Audrey. Sounds like Keisha. Her name is Audrey. Got a child's mentality. My Hispanic neighbors are not quiet at all. Oh, you ain't gonna find no quiet Spanish people, boy. They loud, even if they just eating burritos. They are loud. But you know what, though? What I like about the Spanish community is ain't nothing gonna stop them from partying and having a good time and enjoying life. They work hard and they play hard too. You know what I'm saying? They play hard too. So I'm kind of split with the Spanish community. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like leave all the Spanish men here and ship the Spanish women, mean racist asses back where they come from. Like I think the Spanish men are cool and funny as hell. I have no problem with the men in the Spanish culture, but the women, them racist, rolling eyed, fat lip, barely speaking, body built like a black woman back in the night. Boy, send them mother suckers back where they come from. You know what I'm saying? Send them back where they come from. We will keep the men. Send them racist ass, Spanish ass females back, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the immigrants. I ain't talking about like Spanish citizens. I'm talking about the immigrants, y'all. You know what I mean?
Is that okay? Okay, here's the first one.
Why Stephen Douglas Tucker has single-handedly lowered the average IQ of his entire county by at least 50 points. Spoiler alert, racism may have something to do with it.
You, sir, are dumber than a box of rocks. You, sir, are the stupid.
Okay, well, I just want y'all to know about Stephen. Okay, on to the next. We got Charleston White in the loop, y'all. What is Charleston White in the news for now?
Conversation, but you on the ground.
Oh, this is my man. This is my man with that gangster delivery right here. This is my man. Sarah Sutton Seti. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all go look up Sarah Sutton or Sarah Sutton Seti. Suten. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Y'all go like and subscribe. Hey, my man got a hell of a delivery, man. Y'all watch my man's Southern accent. Let's find out what Grand Rising. There go Regina. Regina, I just passed around the offering tray. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I just passed around the offering tray. I was like, lock the doors. I was like, I could hear my baby saying, lock the doors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, my baby Storm been in here holding me down. You know what I'm saying? Them the babies, y'all. Them the red bone babies, y'all. Them my red bone babies of the Mod Squad, y'all. Yeah.
It's gonna be hot, so I want you to buckle on in. Look like Charleston White then played his agent. He been playing the agent card. But it's a lot.
Hey, I don't know what it is, man. I just like the way this dude talk, man. It's like he remind me of Bro Man on the Fifth Floor from Martin, with how he talk. And so he speaks intellectually, and he's got like this gangster would be type vibe when he talk. You know what I'm saying? And I like the way this brother talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
A lot of you niggas out there that's on that same frequency. You see, it's a lot of you niggas out here we cannot trust. That's a fact. It's a fact. Cannot trust you. You know what I'm saying? Charleston White, for whatever reason, chose to come out on Carmelo's father. After being a fraudulent nigga, coming out disrespecting Carmelo Anthony from the jump. You foul, nigga. You foul. Because you want to play like you went to school for all this criminal justice and all of this. Well, why you didn't wait till you get the proper information before you jumped out the window? Nigga, you jumped out the window.
He only got one eye. It's hard for him to see where the hell he was going and or falling to. It's hard. That boy halfway see his future. He can't see his future all the way. You know what I mean? He only got half vision. He probably even sent half of the money he said he was going to send because he couldn't see the other half to count it. Come on, man.
You know, some niggas jump out the window, you can't jump back in. Once you jump out the window, nigga, you can't jump back in. Motherfucker jump out there on me, it's a wrap. I'm fucking with no nigga jump out the window on me and then want to come, but you flagrant like.
Hey, why he don't look like he lying though, man? Why he don't look like he lying? He like the type of big brother, little brothers ran home to get when they had drama. And as soon as they saw this dude pop up, they was like, nah, man, it's cool, man. I'm just saying though. They want to start explaining when they see this brother pop up, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't trust America if you are black. Hell, I wouldn't trust America if you're melanated, but you definitely don't want to trust them if you're black. You know what I'm saying? Hell no, you can't trust these mother suckers. The only way America will actually be great ever in its history is when black people run the government. You know what I'm saying? It's when majority of black, that 93% of white Europeans who've been running the government throughout our history, when that 93 flips black and we're in control of everything, man, America would be great for once. For once. And a lot of people don't know where that Make America Great Again came from. Y'all might want to look up Adolf Hitler. That's where Trump took it from. I'm trying to tell you. That's where Trump took it from. Y'all think Trump created that? Y'all know white people steal everything. They ain't creative. He stole that. Yeah. Yep. Look up the KKK and look up the Adolf Hitler. Search the origin of Make America Great Again. And you'll find out where it comes from. and how he means it when he uses it. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like that, you a flagrant ass nigga. So that's a strike. Some of you niggas think you could cross a nigga and then get back on the team. See, that's
why do we use that N-word, man? That bothers me every time I hear it. Why do we use that N-word, man? Do y'all realize y'all should be equally upset with black people too when they degrade you and demean you like that using that word? How y'all just popping off on everybody else, but we calling each other that, man, like it's cool? Oh, we said it with an A. Okay, if they said it with an A, you still gonna pop off on them. We shouldn't be saying it, period, man. We are more than that, man. I can't stand that damn word, man. I pop off on anybody who called me that. I don't care what your race or ethnicity is, man. We gonna square up. We gonna square up. Oh, we'll definitely get the homeless into a home. You know what I'm saying?
that slick nigga shit. See, that's that slick nigga shit. A lot of you niggas out
I'm
here.
gonna be honest. I like him, but I don't know how long I can listen to this, y'all, because that word really bothers me. So I want to just kind of fast forward to whatever it was that Charleston White said, because I can't tolerate too much of that, man. I'm not a fan of the word. Okay, well, we'll find it. I'm not gonna use that content. Not gonna use that content. All right, next up, y'all, we got Lakeisha Keisha. Lakeisha Keisha. All right. Charleston White is a clown. This is what really happened. I spoke to him. Don't believe his lies. Lakeisha Keisha, y'all. And I'm gonna start it from this standpoint of Jeff Metcalf right here. Okay, so I kind of skipped through this. Y'all go subscribe to Keisha Keisha. You know what I mean? Lakeisha Keisha. Because she is doing the work, especially when it comes to uncovering all of the frauds in the Carmelo case. And she is doing the work, y'all. This sister is turning up. Her and Nick at Night. These ladies are turning up. You know what I'm saying?
Go with your son or something like that. Luckily, the other host of the show said, "Well, it's not just one sided. They both are doing it because mainstream is racist, and they want to paint a picture as if Carmelo, who was damn near 4.0 student, never been in trouble. You know, the cheerleaders wasn't saying that. You know, Carmelo was trying to, do all sorts of things to them. Now, the cheerleaders are coming out saying that they were afraid of these boys. So they want to try to paint a narrative as, which is crazy because we have a, kid, he's still a kid, Carmelo, perfect student, played sports, worked 2 jobs. Come on now. We can't make this up. We cannot make this up.
That I can't do. We all have equal rights. What's it say?
Jeff, the racist Metcalf right here, y'all. That's who's speaking.
All men are created equal. The First Amendment protects free speech. I'm for it. Free speech doesn't guarantee you safety. Perfect example, Charlie Kirk, a man who I admired, looked up to.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't be shy or embarrassed to send them pennies. Ain't nobody else taking them no more. Send them pennies on in here. Form of a super chat or a cash app. You know what I mean? Or even a slight gift. Don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? Hell, we copper colored people. I ain't got nothing against copper. You know what I'm saying? It helps me charge up from that good sun out there. You know what I'm saying? It's a conductor. Y'all can send me that copper. I ain't asking for your bill money. I ain't even asking for your real money. I'm asking for your change. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and throw that change on out here. Let that change represent change. Yeah, go ahead and throw that change. All change add up. All change adds up. And if there's anyone in the Texas area who has any furniture or TVs or anything in storage units that they'd like to get rid of, can y'all please inbox me? Because I have a special person, you know what I mean? That's doing the best they can right now. Single mother and everything. And she could use, you know what I'm saying, those items. So we gotta take care of each other in the tribe. You know, we gotta take care of each other. And I need to find out how to get her down here so I can personally take her to my storage unit and let her take anything that she wants. Anything that she wants. Because in return, it's going to help me get rid of her debt. You know what I mean? So I don't mind as long as someone can use it, take it. You know what I'm saying? Make my pockets great again. Take the debt away. Come clear it on out. You know what I mean? Come clear it on out. Come clear it on out.
You know why? Because he could fight with words and logic. He didn't need fists, guns, or knives. No. He sat down and talked with you. How do you solve any situation when there's a problem? Communication. Charlie was an expert. That's one person I bet I would not want to debate. He was a walking chat GPT. He's an asshole. Or he's the greatest guy who give you the shirt off his back. So
did y'all catch that? He's referencing Charlie Kirk. Did y'all catch that? I told y'all all these people regurgitate Charlie Kirk's racist talking points. Man, if you roll with Charlie Kirk, you are definitely racist. If you roll with Donald Trump, you are definitely a racist, child-loving PDF file. And it's getting to the point where if you're just white, goddamn, you evil. You know what I'm saying? And borderline racist. I'm not saying all are. I'm just saying that's how it's starting to look, and they're not realizing that. They're not realizing that. So, like, they look at all of us as being evil. We're starting to look at all of them as being racist and homosexual. And PDF files, you know.
they both can be right. Because I give what you get. Or what you give to me, I'll give you back. So, am I racist? Yeah, I'm racist against assholes.
He told y'all he racist because, I mean, how do you say you're racist against assholes? I mean, you just, I mean, I'm glad he's being himself because this is what we knew he was.
I don't like him. I could care less about the color of your skin. We all bleed the same color. I admired, looked up to.
So then, of course, this bullshit right here.
He ain't put no goddamn money toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak nigga. His daddy ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing.
His daddy is not willing to die, kill, or go to jail. Who want to do that? Who in the chat want to go to jail? Like,
what's wrong with Charleston White, man? Ain't that Charleston White? Ain't that why you running around here with police buddies now? Ain't that why you running around here with all these firearms and your little crew now? Charleston White, ain't that how you lost your eye in the first damn place? I mean, I already know how you lost it. You know what I'm saying? But the one you found wasn't the one you was born with. I'm just saying. I agree with your red bone, baby. I think he's an agent. You know what I'm saying? I think he's an agent. Real talk. I think he's an agent. I know he's an agent. He usually talks against the black community. Charlie Kirk wasn't a kind man. Charlie Kirk was a race hustler and was paid good money for it. Charlie Kirk put on, yeah, I know. I know. I know. I know. And I'm going to still say that he still deserves to be here. You know what I mean? He still deserves, he was just speaking his truth, what he thought. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was a racist bigot, a liar. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. He was a racist piece of shit. Yes. But I still believe that Charlie Kirk deserves to be alive. You know what I mean? I don't see Charlie Kirk as like going out here being extreme racist, burning crosses and marching with swastikas and all of that. Charlie Kirk wasn't that. He was just, Charlie Kirk found a way to make his money. Now, look how Charlie Kirk made money telling lies. And I can't even make no money telling the truth. But in a few hours, you know what I'm saying? These churches are going to make money telling lies. So I'm starting to get offended. I'm starting to get all of my little old mini giant feelings over here, man. Charlie Kirk didn't go with it. Exactly. Nailed it. Nailed it. And now his wife, the evil Erica herself, is taking over that agenda. The very thing that Charlie Kirk didn't want anything to do with, that cost him his life, guess who's doing it now because they were already affiliated in the Iron Dome over there. You know, Charlie Kirk was married and had a mistress, Candace Owens. I ain't gonna say all that, but I believe they done, yeah, allegedly. I like Candace though. Candace is real. I ain't mad at Candace because she married a white man. She married who she loved. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the situation may be. But as far as the work that she's been doing since she turned away from MAGA, man, Candace has been on it. Salute to Candace. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Candace, her pretty ass. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Candace, man. Candace doing the work. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like the old Candace, but I love the new Candace. I love the new Candace.
Why would his daddy be willing to leave this earth, go in a jail cell? Sir.
Let's get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get those likes up, please. If you're in here and you haven't hit the like button or the subscribe button, please do so. Take time out to do so. The more likes we get, the more people we get in here, the more we can get this conversation in the algorithm. You know? Help me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get those likes up. It's free.
He don't have a baby mama like you. He is a man that is providing for his family in the house with his family. What are you even talking?
Charleston White don't even have black babies. He's got white babies and Mexican babies. You know what I'm saying? His children ain't even got black in them besides the black he put in them. You understand what I'm saying to you? This man did not make any kids, as far as my research has gone, from any black women. Now, I ain't saying this man ain't never had no black yum, but I doubt he had black yum. I doubt it. I doubt it.
Talking about everybody ain't for the streets and in the streets. What does this rhetoric even mean? So he's supposed to go out there, commit a crime, be in jail, his son in jail. Now his wife is out here in the world by herself. What does that solve? Because then they're gonna say, see, we told you that the son was crazy. He gets it from his daddy. Why would he be spewing this rhetoric, saying this kind of dumbass shit? This doesn't even make sense. His daddy won't do what?
Toward that boy. His daddy too goddamn weak for me. I don't like a weak nigga. His daddy ain't willing to die, kill, or go to jail for nothing. That nigga just wants some bills paid. Carmelo, my heart go out to you if you ever see this video one day. Nigga, I'd rather stay with the Jeff Metcalf nigga than I would with Carmelo's daddy. Nigga is weak, dockside, and conservative. I ain't standing with no weak ass black man, nigga. I'm off the case. I'm sending the money back. Go get the weak ass nigga Benjamin Trump. Nigga. I'm out. I'm off the Carmelo.
Wow.
So that's why I did this video, because I didn't want people to think, I don't believe they did anything. And some people saying in the chat that he lied the whole time, that he don't even have any type of connection with them. But I knew. So he did this video maybe 6 hours or 7, could have even been 8 hours.
So this whole thing was a PR stunt for him to get views and make more money. And now you just sat here and say that you're going to side with Jeff Metcalf. Man, good things don't happen to people like Charleston White, man. Some people think before they act. I guess that's weak. Man, listen, I'm not going to be in nobody. I can't help you if I'm in jail. I can't help you if I'm not breathing. Now, I understand standing for something. I understand, you know what I'm saying, bringing action to the forefront. But what I don't understand is crashing out in a system that's waiting for you to crash out any damn ways. That's what I don't understand. You can't get nothing done without your freedom. You can't get nothing done without your freedom. You know, Rolling is definitely a plan. I don't even watch Rolling No Neck Martin.
After I had talked to him. But when I was speaking to him on the phone, I was like, what is wrong with this dude? You know what I mean? So I just pretty much wanted to do the video because I'm like, this dude is lying. Like, he made it seem like, I believe in a post that he made, he said something about the father was asking for the money or something like. So, I mean, I don't understand what the problem is. If you tell somebody that you have money for them, why come they can't ask for it? I don't understand. All what he's saying is some bullshit. It's some bullshit. And
Hell, Boosie said 500,000. You know what I'm saying? 500,000. This man was only talking about 75,000. I'm pretty sure they asked Boosie for it too, and Boosie delivered. Cardi B said 5 million. Cardi B delivered. You understand what I'm saying to you? Cardi B delivered. So I don't understand this. I don't even want to speak on Oprah. Are we speaking about big Oprah or little Oprah? Which one are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? All right. Redbone baby with the eyes say Charleston White just proved. Both of them redbone babies got eyes. That's why I get them mixed up a lot. Both of them redbone babies got eyes. Storm and Regina. You know what I'm saying? But Regina says Charleston White just proved how dumb he is and that he's against his own people. This is how a lot of these people make their money. Hell, that's actually what I should have did. I just can't find it in my heart to do that because I'm too real. But if I was just in it for the bag, I'd probably be on here talking bad about our people too. I bet you I make that money. I just happen to care more about our people and our empowerment and our struggles than I do their money. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Kevin Hart is definitely a plant. Kevin Hart is definitely a plant.
Ultimately arrived at the conclusion that he's just clickbait and clout chasing, and that's pretty much what he was doing. But what I want to let y'all know is this will be the last time that I talk about him, because if you guys are familiar with the algorithm, it only works depending on what you feed it. So if we don't pay this Negro no attention, we don't repost his videos, we don't talk about him, he dies out of the algorithm. I am not going to be talking about him. I'm not going to be.
Tyler Perry, definitely a plant. Definitely a plant. Definitely a plant. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. How about we go ahead and boycott, you know what I'm saying, Charleston White too. No more of his content. We ain't reposting nothing else that boy say. We don't care about nothing else he say. We don't even care if he loses his other eye. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. That boy ain't gonna see no future any damn ways. Might as well lose both damn eyes. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. The only thing I really like about Charleston White is the fact that he's a successful black man and he's got a dress code. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that he's bold, he'll speak his mind. But Charleston White need to get it together because, like, I'm a Charleston White fan. I ain't gonna lie. I like Charleston White, but I can't respect him right here. I can't respect him. Now you done turned, bruh. You done turned, so I got to turn, bruh. You done flip, so I got to flip, bruh. If you ain't gonna help Melo, then I can't ride with you, fella. I can't ride with you. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go ahead and oust Charleston White, y'all.
Giving him any more energy. I strictly wanted to let y'all know that he is a liar. He was talking bad about this family 6 to 8 hours before he even said what he said. Now, people think that he could be mad because, y'all, let's just talk about this. Let's talk about this because we got two families, right? One family, the son is in jail for 35 years. One family lost their son. At the end of the day, they both are still hurt. Charleston White creates a...
But at the end of the day, had a Neanderthal family who lost a Neanderthal bullying ass son, had he taught him to keep his hands to himself and not to be racist, had he not raised him on them TPUSA, Charlie Kirk talking points, then Carmelo wouldn't be doing 35 years in prison. Carmelo would have had no reason to defend himself. You know, so I don't give a damn if the Metcalf family is hurting. You know how many times the black family has been hurt by these same type of nefarious acts? These same senseless unalivings? Where the hell y'all think Black Lives Matter came from? Huh? Where y'all think all that came from? They've been doing this since the beginning of time. So if they weren't hurting when we was hurting, why the hell we care about them hurting right now? We don't care. We hurting for Carmelo. Damn Austin. And damn a Metcalf. What the hell is a Metcalf?
Huge division. He's going on the internet talking about these folks' son. He's doing too much. He's doing too much. He is making...
Look here, Austin, you were dead wrong. Pun intended. Austin, you was dead wrong. Pun certainly intended. TD Jake's definitely a plant.
Them look bad. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? He should not be coming on the internet, what is the word? Unprovoked, attacking these people. Now, I understand. Now, the daddy came out and said something about him. Now, he was, within his rights to cuss him out if that's what he wanted to do. But to do these unprovoked things, he shouldn't be doing that. You see what I'm saying? Just leave it alone. Now, I get it if somebody say something to you, you say it back to them. That's different. But to continue this rhetoric, when it's not provoked, is too much. And in all honesty, he makes the family look bad. He really is. He's making them look bad. Keep in mind, they have already been attacked, and then people twist narratives, and they'll say that, oh, it's the Carmelo Anthony supporters, and all of this needs to stop. Let these people work on their appeal for their son. They don't need all this.
Al Sharpton, definitely a plant. Hodge Twins, a plant. Cartier family, a plant. Jesse Lee Peterson, a plant. Yeah. The list goes on and on. The list goes on and on.
Extra energy with you going on the internet talking about you unalive the white boy and all of that. Like, that's too much. Like, stop. Like, it's too much. It's too much. So
Lakeisha is right. Lakeisha is right. She's right on point. That's not helping Carmelo. And now you're empowering the same people who don't mind locking your black one-eyed ass up the first time you slip, Charleston White. You think you safe because you around here running with the police and you a snitch and you this and that. You know what I'm saying? But, man, this ain't cool, man. This ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? If you was as cool as the way you dress, man, we show you so much love, man. You know what I'm saying? You dress black, you look black, but you talk anti-black. And you sleep anti-black. You live anti-black. You breathe anti-black. You make your money off of anti-black. You probably lost your eye over anti-black. Yeah, with your non-fighting ass. Can't even throw no hands. I saw you in that boxing match. I saw you. Uncoordinated ass.
See that it's best that he gone about his business anyway. For one, he's ignorant as hell. Like, he needs to go. He needs to go. He keeps up too much mess, So I think that I'm not sure what happened, but some people were saying that it was a lie, that he was really never in communication with them. I don't know. But that could be true, because I unfollowed them, but let me go back and look so I can make sure I'm saying the right thing. I'm not gonna follow him, but let me see if I can see what he was saying. But
I disagree with that one. Drewski is not a plant. Drewski exposed white people too much. Drewski is not a plant. I disagree with that one. I think you're reaching on that one, Sean. Drewski is not a plant. Drewski is not a plant.
In a post that he did, y'all, he was literally saying that that the family was still dealing with
Anton Daniels. That's a plant. That's a plant. Drewski is far from a plant.
The Next Generation Action Network, and you don't get to control what a grown ass person do. You can't control them. If they want to deal with this next generation, who are you to come in and rearrange these folks' lives? Now, if you guys know who this Next Generation Action Network is, it's run by a guy by the name of Dominique. Now, listen, I don't give a damn about Dominique's background and what he did back 20 years ago. That's his problem. But at the end of the day, if the family decides that they want to deal with him, that is their business. So what he did is he posted on.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, white people deal with PDF files all the time. You know what I'm saying? Anybody dealing with Trump is dealing with a PDF file. Hell, if you deal with any white person in Congress or any white person in life right now, in your private life, you're probably dealing with a PDF file. You know what I mean? That's the nature of their existence. That is what they do. Black people build stuff, and white people break things. You know what I'm saying? Not all, some, because you got good white folks out there. You know what I mean? You got good white folks out there who ain't like this. So we're just talking specifically to the racist, y'all, the racist white community, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Not even the good white folks. I rock with y'all. Rock with y'all. All right, well, we're going to leave this alone. And next up, we got one more session of Keisha. And this time, this is the bread and meat of the live right
here. The time to understand his unique person.
So now we are going to expose how Austin really was a bully. We're going to expose how Hunter really was a bully. You know what I'm saying? Really was a bully. Oh, this is going to trip y'all out. And if they would have painted this picture of Austin while the trial was going on, then people would have understood Carmelo because they would have known about Austin's reputation. But here you go, though. Oh, Keisha, this baby over here doing the work. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know y'all ladies call it getting your tea or clocking your tea or whatever, but we going to pop a cold one. The fellas call this pop a cold one. We going to roll a fatty and pop a cold one and listen to Keisha for a minute. Y'all watch this, man. Watch this. I'm in no hurry to get offline. So y'all watch this.
What was once a stressful experience has turned into moments of calm.
Lawyer finds evidence that Mike Howard withheld evidence in the Carmelo Anthony case. Now let's get into what evidence I am referring to. Mike Howard served a subpoena on Frisco ISD, that's Frisco Independent School District, in June and September of 2025. Those subpoenas came back unserved. Well, it just simply means that they were not served, which is odd because you just served them during school hours. So it's interesting that they were never served. Now, it's a lawyer. There's a lot of lawyers all over this case, okay? And they're all finding different things. Now, a lawyer finds information that the Metcalf boys were harassing and bullying cheerleaders. Let's get into it.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to another installation of KingCast, Lawlessness, Injustice, and Journalism. Things of that nature. I'll be quick. I'm on a run. We're back in Seattle, and we have an update on the apparent bullying abuse pertaining to the Metcalf Twins. Both boys, Hunter and Austin, right? Yeah, y'all's little angels. Let's take a look here. Okay? This is from the cheerleaders, right? Okay? Hunter, got my purple from Carmelo pen. Hunter, fat bitch. He said to them, I don't know what triggers his rages. We see the Metcalfs act out time and time again. Plural. See that plural right there? Tap, tap, tap. After they left Canes, one of the other football players told us Hunter said his hands were bisexual, implying that he would not only hit guys, but also girls. Tap, tap, tap. The only question now, this is clearly exculpatory evidence for Carmelo, right? And it's part of a larger mosaic. So the only question now is whether or not Judge Roche granted a limiting motion on it, or whether Mike Howard sold Carmelo Anthony down the river on his own volition. Okay? So let's take a look at it, right?
Let's go back to those comments real quick. Let's go back to those comments. That boy said he had bisexual hands. He hit men and women. Did y'all hear what he said? These are female cheerleaders who have complained and wanted to remain anonymous because they didn't want them boys coming back after them for reporting them, y'all. These Metcalf twins put a lot of fear in a lot of people at these damn schools. At these damn schools. Listen to this, man.
That's where I said it. And see, that's it right there. I said it. I always carry expert witnesses. There's some of the other things he didn't do, and that was just off the top of my head at the moment, right? Okay? Mike, tell us the story, man. That's why I asked today for all the motion hearings. I want to know what came up. Yeah, level up, brother. There's Mike Campbell. He's an attorney. He outed this information, right?
Y'all go to Keisha on YouTube, man. Carmelo Anthony trial. Attorney Mike Howard caught hiding evidence. He will be disbarred. Keisha, y'all. Y'all definitely go over there and hit the like button and subscribe to this sister, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely go over there and hit the like button and subscribe to this sister. She is doing the work on this case, y'all. All right. Sean said I was right. Yes, I even said what was a bunch of football players doing at a track meet. What girl the Metcalf boys had their eyes on before they saw Carmelo? Man, boy, it's coming together. And they hid this, y'all. Think about it. Carmelo had a self-defense case. If this does not prove self-defense, you got female cheerleaders complaining. about these Metcalf twins, not just Austin. Not just Austin. You even got Austin going as far as saying that he's got bisexual hands, that he'll hit a man or a woman. If they presented this evidence in Carmelo Anthony's trial, come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. I think that deserves some likes. Darn it, I think that deserves some likes.
Because there's where the email chain went to the Frisco people, all right? What they're doing is they're making Carmelo the fall guy. They're protecting scholarships from all these people who were involved in criminal activity. That's my statement. That's what I believe. And so once all these ball players are involved, they're not going to get these scholarships again. They made the Negro the fall guy. And I'm telling some people about this that are very high in the sports world about this. You don't need to know who they are. If you're smart, you'll...
Okay. So this particular attorney found that there were subpoenas that were subpoenaed to the school that came back unserved. Now, what he's stating is, with this evidence, what did the judge do? Why did we not hear anything about this evidence at trial? But get into this. The documents, according to the attorney's post, allege that this incident involves cheerleaders who reported threatening behavior by members of the Metcalf family, and they reported this to Frisco ISD, the coaches and the administrators. The school district allegedly conducted a formal investigation, and they documented what had happened. And it stated that, these were complaints that were called in as a result of, them doing some very odd things to cheerleaders.
This almost feels illegal to know if you're a side sleeper. What I've discovered could save you from a massive mistake that's...
We knew people about this that are very high in the sports world about this. You don't need to know who they are. If you're smart, you'll figure it out. But you're not smart, so you just have to wait. That's it right there.
We knew that racism already played a part in this because it was a white person involved picking on someone black. We already knew that there was some other violent tendencies involved in this because we're talking about white people. Okay? We're talking about white people. We already knew that there was going to be some lies. All right? Some lies contributed to this as well because we are talking about white people. Not white folks, white people. So we already knew. And now the truth is coming out. This truth could have helped Carmelo, and a black attorney would have went and dug this up. It was a black attorney that just dug this up just now, ladies and gentlemen. Why did you go spend a bag on somebody who looked like the person you are on trial for unaliving? Make that make sense to me. Make it make sense. A black attorney would have found this. How do I know? A black attorney just found it. The white attorney hid it. The black attorney found it. Found it. Found it. Telling your kids not to keep their hands to their damn self because it could cost them their life, that's stupid. That's insane as too. Y'all get the sun and the garlic. Keep your eye on old Wilbur Ember right there. Keep an eye on the Neanderthal. We're going to teach y'all by coming up here with your little white opinions. We don't care. This is foundational black Americans up in here. You need to be over there with the rest of them people who support PDF files, raping children, and all that other stuff. That's where you need to be. Over here's a black conversation. Huh? Over here's a black conversation. Ain't nobody mad. You came in here mad. Ain't nobody mad. Y'all get that coward out of here. Get that coward out of here. All right. cover up by the sundown town. The town didn't want the information out about the Metcalf boys being bisexual. See, no, what he meant was he would hit men or women. But it is alleged that he's got some actual allegations, almost grape allegations against him. But he's not here. He's not here to see his day in court. You know, to see his day in court.
Okay.
Hey, y'all ain't even got to kick him out. You know what I'm saying? You can keep timing him out every time he come back, or just keep removing his comments and piss him off. They hate when you take their voice away. They hate when you take their voice away. They can be over there talking to people who agree with them. They calling this man a unaliver. But teach your children to not disrespect people, because everybody ain't gonna take that. That disrespect just may cost you or your child their life, no matter what color you are. No matter what color you are. I heard somebody say respect is due to a dog. How y'all respect them sea turtles and y'all can't respect a black man? How can you respect an American eagle, but you can't respect a black man? How can you respect a black man's money and all his contributions to this society, but you can't respect a black person? Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
So it says culture.
And again, this is why I don't make money on the internet. We all know the white people got the money. We all know why you got black grifters and raccoons and tetherers out here, because they are pandering to the people that's got the money. And the people who has the money are paying these black people to be the face of what they're saying, because the white people know that they can't say it to our face. See why I don't make no money on the internet? Because I tell the truth and I stand behind and beside black empowerment. I tell the truth. And I struggle on here. But my day will come. I'll get my breakthrough. I'll get my recognition. You understand what I'm saying?
It says concerns, and it says coaches. The other cheerleaders and I have tried to make an effort to stay supportive and spirited throughout the football season. However, the disrespect.
And let me say thank you to the tribe. I'm going to start trusting y'all a lot more. I'm going to stop hurting myself too, going back off on these people. So I'm going to just trust y'all. We can roast them. We can do whatever we need to do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to trust y'all to recognize this going on in the chat and handle them. You know what I'm saying? And make their day like it's a Clint Eastwood movie. You know what I'm saying? Get on their nerves. You can remove every single comment. You can roast them. You can do whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Let's make them regret coming up in here.
That we feel coming from some of the football players is making it very difficult. Today, after our game against Liberty, some of us cheerleaders in uniform went to Canes. While talking amongst ourselves about the loss, Hunter Metcalf stood up and yelled that my friend and fellow varsity cheerleader is a fat bitch. I don't understand what triggers his rages. What triggers his rages?
This is to the coaches, y'all. The coaches wrote this about Austin. I don't understand what triggers his rages. I don't understand what triggers his rages. It's in the coach's phone right here, ladies and gentlemen. It's in the coach's phone. This is crazy. This is crazy. The tribe members get rid of wet dogs and wet dog supporters.
There it is. There's the fat bitch. All of it, right?
Let me see if I can find it. She says, I don't understand what triggers his rages. She goes on to say, after they left Canes, one of the other football players told us that Hunter said his hands were bisexual, what? Implying that he would not only hit guys, but also he would hit girls.
So this was Hunter that said this. This was Hunter that said this, ladies and gentlemen. This is the remaining one. So I think that he will see his day as well. I tell y'all all the time, listen, listen, listen to all you YT supremacists. The bigger the bully, the bigger the grave. You know what I mean? They can make one 6'1", 6'2", to hold somebody 215 pounds. Talk to your children the same way we talk to our children. You know what I'm saying? Be a parent the same way we parent. Protect yours the same way we protect ours. Teach yours some respect the same way ours are taught to respect everybody, not just you. The only difference is we do tell our children, if people get their time wrong and they finish it, you started. Your job is to come home. We'll deal with everything else from there. If they don't make it home, that's their family problem to deal with because they shouldn't have been messing with you. But your obligation is protect yourself and make it home. And just don't be the one in the wrong. Don't be the one in the wrong.
She is not only embarrassed, but genuinely concerned and scared, especially after seeing the way he can act on the field. I'm only coming to you because I feel that you should be aware of, I can barely read this, that you should be aware of, I lost my place, y'all. You should be aware that he's acting like this in public places, which is not good for our school's representation and is discouraging us to keep cheering them on. I'm sorry for having to even come to you about this, but after tonight, it truly feels like it's getting out of hand. I recognize that he may be upset that we lost, but this is no justification for.
Go back, get your email addresses off these people.
So he was upset that his team lost a football game and he threatened the cheerleaders, y'all. Yeah. They ain't want to paint this picture. I told you, anytime it comes to white people, they paint the picture of glory. That's what they want. The picture of glory. You know. And they want to make everything that look black look evil. But it's them. Think about it. Austin bullying dead ass would still be here if his bullying piece of shit father actually taught him to keep his hands to himself. Think about it. That boy caused he caused his own demise. He caused himself his own demise. Carmelo is still here among us to see an appeal and to go through an appeal process. You know? Why did they paint these pictures of Austin for who he really was? We saw white supremacists going to work at all levels in that courtroom in Collin, Texas. We know that judge, we know that prosecutor, we know that the defense attorney, you know what I'm saying? We know that they all knew Jeff Metcalf. They all hung out. They're all connected. They're all connected. You know, yeah, he coming home. All this did was activate black unity. And it is the worst thing white society could have done. If they wanted to maintain control, listen, you just went against the William Lynch letter. You're supposed to keep us divided. You're supposed to keep black people divided. You are never supposed to bring us together. Because when you bring us together, black money shows up, black power shows up, black unity shows up. You understand what I'm saying? And they ain't ready for that. They ain't ready for that. So at this point, no matter what you do to black people, you are causing us to unify and you are causing us to divide and hate you even more. Even more. You are causing yourselves an economic demise because black people, well, y'all know we love to protest and y'all know we love to boycott. You know what I'm saying? We live off necessities. We can live off the bare minimum. You understand what I'm saying to you? You're costing yourself your own economic demise. Your own economic demise. No matter what you do to us at this point, it's going to bring us together, not separate us. The more you try to convict and incriminate our children by showing mug shots of our children and running black people's backgrounds when something happened to justify their unjustified unaliving, the more we're going to dig up dirt on you child-loving people. And when I say child-loving, I don't mean it in a nurturing sense. I don't mean it in a tender fashion. I mean it in the most perverted sense that you can imagine an adult doing egregious things to a child, because that is what they do. 2977, y'all. That is what they do. But they ain't talking about that. They ain't talking about that. A fool came in here and said, we're supporting an unaliver. Who has unalived more people in this country than them? Huh? Who? Who has unalived more people than them? They support unalivers every day. Every day. As long as it benefits them. They supported Derek Chauvin. Y'all saw them doggone George Floyd memes going around. They supported Daniel Wilson. Y'all remember Michael Brown Jr. being unalived? They supported Daniel Penny. You remember the Michael Jackson impersonator on the New York subway that got choked out? Jordan Neely. You understand what I'm saying? They supported all of this, and tell us that we support unalivers. This is what I mean by they try to be the victims and the victimizers. And this is how we know that they have low Arctic temperature IQ levels, y'all. This is how we know when we say we built everything, we truly did build everything, because they don't have the know-how or the intellect or the mental capacity. These people can't even be accountable, but they would tell you they're Christians. They burn their own damn cross. You know, these people tell you they love America, but they were the main ones burning their own damn flags. They'll run around here and holler white power, but they the main ones shooting up schools, Walmarts, and every damn thing else, unaliving their own people and the children of their future. It's already hard for them to breed, procreate, reproduce, however you want to put it. Now you're out here unaliving the little eggs you did get to hatch. You ain't hurting us, you're hurting you, stupid. Which is why your birth rates are decreasing and your death rates are increasing, stupid. Y'all talk about having more white babies. Try actually keeping your hands off babies and procreating with grown women to make those babies, you know, and try to stop being so damn evil. Try to stop being so damn evil. But they can't do that. They can't do that. Black people, keep making them babies. Black people, keep making them babies. I don't care if you out here making babies out of wedlock. We need all black hands on deck. Black people, make them damn babies. Make them damn babies. I don't push all that Christian crap. I don't care if it's a baby out of wedlock. We all got baby mamas. Make them damn babies. Real talk. Make them damn black melanated damn babies. Huh? We need black governors. We need full black presidents. We need black congressmen. We need black senators. Huh? We need more black excellence, black people. Let's show them how to do it. Make them black babies. Huh? They want to holler 13%. We can change that. We know they lying anyways, but make them black babies. Make them black babies.
So that's probably all I can read. It's really small.
It's your life. Pack in all the things you love, like Breakstone's.
These are the people who should be held accountable right there, and probably more. Tap, tap, tap. This is major. They need to take the whole scholarship program, NCAA, take it from them. Take that money and get Carmelo out of prison where he does not belong. There you go. Or maybe jail, sorry. Whichever the case. Get him out. There's the hands were bisexual. Time and time again. Sorry to have to bring this to you. Please keep my name confidential as I fear what they would.
Oh, wait a minute. I can see more of it, guys. It's getting out of hand. I recognize he may be upset that we lost, but there is no justification for the way he treated my friend tonight. I would appreciate for my name to stay confidential for fear.
If they knew.
For fear what they would do if they knew is what it says.
I'm so done with it. I'm so done with it. Yeah.
See how people fear these? Please keep my name anonymous, confidential. Because they fear what those boys would do if they knew. If they knew, and you wonder why Austin is no longer here. And I think Austin took one for the team because it sounds like Hunter was deserving of the same damn thing. The same damn thing. These are all the things that they hid during the Carmelo Anthony trial, ladies and gentlemen. During the Carmelo Anthony trial. This could have caused a major pivot in the courtroom. This could have caused the prosecutors to fail to have proved their case. Right here. They would have had to go on a defense. But they left this awesome, wholesome view of Austin Metcalf because they flashed all these pictures of him with his brother holding off of these hunting rifles and standing over wild hogs and all this other stuff while they were busy showing mug shots of Carmelo. The only thing they couldn't do of Carmelo that they normally do to black people too is run our background. That brother didn't have one. And as far as I'm concerned, that brother still don't have one. This too shall pass. And it will pass before 17 and a half years. And it will pass before 35 years. And it will pass before year 2061. Yeah. That's his release date, y'all. 2061. 2061. Got to be kidding me, man. And Rick Chow just got freed. And Daniel Penny is free. And George Zimmerman is free. And Kyle Rittenhouse is free. And Kason Allison got a lower charge and only got 10 years. It's the black here, y'all. It's the black. Hunter was scared to see a weapon in the hands of the prey. Bars.
I'm going to say something else. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep it clean. It has to stay clean. But it is what it is. Raise ipsa locator. Raise ipsa locator.
So what do you guys think about this? More
people about this that are very high in the sport.
More information is coming out. So this is crazy. So this is telling us that this was a conjoined effort by all parties.
And get this, there's been another witness who has come out and say that they were approved to see the video June 24th of 2025. You know, it was ISD approved. And they also vouched that the video was crystal clear. And she said it was 6 people that was grouped up. But as they walked up under the tent, 2 branched off and 4 approached Carmelo. She said it was crystal clear as well. Why am I bringing this up? Because the footage, the copy that they allowed the police to make, the independent school district, they allowed the police to make a copy. The police doctored it and blurred it, y'all. And blurred it. Where's all the good white people? Why ain't Gary Owens speaking up? Where's all the good white people that claim they're not racist? You know, I don't expect to hear from Tony Hinchcliffe, or how you say his name. I don't expect to hear from Shane Gillis. But where's all the good white folks? Huh? Where's old Slim Shady? Huh? Slim Shady ain't speaking up. Huh? Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly. Last time I checked, you were a rapper, right? You ain't speaking up. You ain't speaking up. Where's the good white folks? That's like saying, you know, all cops aren't bad cops. You know what I'm saying? Well, they tend to be all bad because we're the good ones when you need them. Well, the white race is starting to look all bad because where's the good ones when you need them? You know what I'm saying? No, but he started his career cosplaying black and rapping. And rapping. Jelly Roll, same thing. Same thing. They all started out like this. They all started out rapping, then went to country or rock and roll. They did. Proven fact. Proven fact.
Evidence was being withheld, misrepresentation. Somebody said in the comments, they said, I thought malpractice was only associated with medical. No, malpractice could be a doctor, it could be a lawyer. So this is malpractice. You didn't represent your client. And
Shaw said no such thing as a good. I'm gonna leave that right there. I'm gonna leave that right there.
What we're seeing, you did this intentionally. I mean, it's evidence that was provided that the kid was violent. I mean, we've been told this the whole entire time.
Other schools complained about the Metcalf twins. Carmelo was from another school, and Carmelo also had a problem with the Metcalf twins. Oh my God. This could have done wonders for Carmelo Anthony in his trial. This would have done wonders. You can look at Jeff and tell that Austin is just like Jeff. Both of those boys are just like their fathers. And the mama is a piece of too, because she slept with Jeff and had his children. She should have swallowed, but just kept her legs closed. You know what I'm saying?
Calling cheerleaders fat bees. The cheerleaders are so afraid to tell on these two bullies that they're begging to not release their names. What y'all think? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Another thing, I like the super chats, but I want you guys to understand, this is the video. When I record videos and you guys send me a super chat, a video is something that's recorded and then I upload it and release it. I can't stop the video and highlight your comment. I can only do that on live. So I think some people didn't understand that. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget.
Yeah, and you guys feel free to still, you know, cash out $ Mr. Uncut Consciousness for those who will go back and watch this live who wasn't here in the chat. Feel free to hype the videos. You know, we can use the support. We are on our way to 5K, ladies and gentlemen. Closed mouths don't get fed. So, of course, I'm going to open my mouth and say something and ask for the help, ask for the support. It's always up to you whether you render that aid in or not. But I appreciate everyone. I appreciate everyone. I know that everyone's heart is in a good place.
Forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not. Y'all, it's hot. My glasses are getting foggy here, but let me know what you got.
All right, y'all. There we have it. There we have it. That concludes our live stream. You know, I think today is the day to where I've got go cut some grass. And I got to detail my truck. You know, I just came back from a road trip. You know, I got to get them sensors, love bugs off my truck. But we'll be live today. As more developed, I'll be bringing it back. I'm staying glued to Lakeisha Keisha because she's unturning lots of things. And I'm out to prove that Austin and his brother were both racist bullies and scumbags, y'all. The same way they pull our records and flash our mug shots and our mishaps, I'm going to do that. That is my goal with Austin. That is my goal with Hunter. That is my goal with Jeff. I'm not really concerned about the mother. All right? I'm not really concerned about the mother. But the men in the Metcalf family, the ones that's left, oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I'm out to actually expose every single non-black individual in existence in that courtroom at the Carmelo Anthony trial. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Collin, Texas. We on your neck. FBA. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the point in the video, in the live stream where I tell y'all, get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one. Get your one-on-one with the real, indigenous, internal, spiritual, most high. You know what I mean? Y'all stay prayed up, stay blessed up, stay meditated up, stay protected, stay real, stay conscious, stay uncut, be inspired, be great, be you. Y'all remember to hype the live, share the live, tell more people about it. You know what I mean? Share the videos, share these live streams. We're on the road to 5K. Let's get there, y'all. We are on the road to 5K. We should have been there by now, but YouTube been shadow banning me for 2 months. Let's get there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the message out. Let's show them what black power, black unity, and black excellence really looks like. You know what I'm saying? Let's show them, ladies and gentlemen. Let's show them. All right, can we get one more like before we depart out of this thing? Can we depart on 30? Can we depart with 30 likes, ladies and gentlemen? Can we depart with 30 likes, ladies and gentlemen? The like button is free. Ashe, ashe. All right, well, you know what? We'll come. Oh, somebody actually took a like back. Don't be an Indian giver. Don't be an Indian giver. Who took the like back? Oh, there it is. They gave it back. Okay, no Indian giver here. Okay, okay. So we still fishing for one more. Uno mas. Uno mas. Uno mas, like, oh, there it is. There it is. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I want everybody to go about their day knowing that you are protected. Okay? Don't be out here crashing out and falling into these rage bait traps and these race bait traps. We smarter than that. We know how to outsmart them with our money. You know what I mean? And we've got that over them economically. Everything we touch turns to gold. Everything we wear starts to trend. Everything we say and or do, they make money off of it, y'all. Keep your black dollars. Open your black businesses. And y'all remember, make them black babies. Ashe.